Hello there everyone, my name is Sean Caulfield. I welcome you to this small short video presentation interview with the son Bushmen of the Kalahari, the Komani son, Izak and Lydia. The reason why this is actually taking place is because they've been invited to go to Barcelona next year, and we're trying to create awareness of this event called the One Heart Convergence. It's in January 2016, and put together by Roy Littleson. The Bushmen know Roy because he actually visited them in the Kalahari many years ago, and I'm also friends with Roy, and he asked me to ask the Bushmen and explain to them about the event and say to them that they invited, along with many other Indigenous elders all around the world, are invited to this event. It's a 4-day long event, and it's going to commence the Universal Proclamation, and it's going to be a gathering of people who will put this proclamation together. And more information will be revealed about this intention. But for the meantime, what we're trying to do is bring awareness and try and welcome people, firstly, to help to get the Bushmen to the event. I'm actually putting myself in position to help as much as I can, and this is my contribution, and you can get hold of me for more information. Before we go into the interview, just to explain that I couldn't get to the Kalahari to actually personally interview Izak and Lydia Kruiper, so my friends Ryan and Mandy, who were going up there recently, interviewed them and gave me this footage, which I share with you and I translate. There's a few questions. It's for both Izak and Lydia. The Universal Proclamation. It's going to be in Spain, Barcelona. It's the One Heart Convergence in January 2016. Next year, January. All indigenous people, the elders, will be there. The question is, how do you feel to be there, to be invited? Spain is in Europe. To tell you the truth, the spirit is very strong. We feel very strong, we feel healthy. And to make the contact again with Roy Littleson, feel actually as the indigenous peoples to go and meet Roy will be very nice. Then the other question from my side as well is, it's money, it's to do with money. To be able to get there, we need money. Yes, but if there is money for us to get there, then we are happy to take a trip to go and share with Roy. This is the tree where he came and did his healings, and he shared his spirit with all the Bushmen. It was very nice. And after this, the Bushmen were very healthy and the spirit was very strong. So to share again, I will say yes. And I say the same. Lydia says the same. The spirit is very strong.
What is the most important thing that humanity must change?
As I've said just now, and I've said before, we build together in spirit. Or we very together in a spiritual world. But where the roots and the light above makes contact with spirit,
en ons kan saam
and we can build together with spirit.
dat die aarde,
That the earth,
die aarde, die hemel
the heavens,
en die sterre
and the stars,
en ons gees
and our spirit
saam kan bou,
can
sal ons
build together,
laat die mens
that people
maar ons bou
change,
saam,
that we do build together,
deel ons, dan
but
deel
then we separate.
so dit is die
This,
so dit is die ding
this
eintlik
actually the thing,
wat ons sal
what we will
voordeling kry.
have an advantage of if we work together.
Wat is die posisie
What
dat
is the
die,
position
die man
of the men,
saam die san man
the sand men,
en wat is die posisie van die female
and what is the
die vrou,
position of
saam
the woman
in hierdie
in
community?
this community?
Ja, die
Yes,
posisie van my binne hierdie
the
gemeenskap
position of myself in this community
is die
is
die geestelike
the spiritual
leier
leader
binne die gemeenskap met 'n
in the
sagte
community with a soft heart
hart en 'n harde stem.
and a hard voice.
Die vrou se posisie binne die
And the
gemeenskap
woman's position
is 'n
in
sterk
the
vrou,
community is a strong woman,
eerlikheid
truth,
en hart
honest and hard, with a soft heart.
en ons twee is die persoon.
And the two of us
Sy
are
is baie hard,
these people.
maar regverdig.
She's very hard
Ek is
but
baie sag,
true.
maar baie hard
I'm very soft but very hard. And I can take a lot
en ek gee.
and I can give a lot.
Hier sit
As
ons nou
I've said,
vanmôre
we are
sit
sitting
nou
here this morning
aan 'n
in
skerm.
a protection, in protection.
Dis 'n kompensie.
It's a kitchen,
Wat 'n Afrikaanse kompensie.
an African
Maar die is
kitchen,
ook 'n hut
but it's also a hut
van myself.
of
So,
myself.
wanneer ek moeg is,
When I'm tired
kom van ver af.
and I come from far,
kom oornag.
then I can come and sleep here overnight. It's warm
En ek weet dat
and
'n slang sal nie sommer
a snake won't just
binne
be inside here
in die
in-
bly nie.
in this hut
Die dakbo nie.
because it doesn't have a
dis nie
roof.
so.
It's in the sun
Om agter die beskerming
to
tot
be
voordeel van
take advantage of
tot voordeel
being
van
in this.
die natuur. Ek is
hut.
gebore in natuur.
I'm
So ek kyk
born in nature,
enige
so
plante
I look where there's plants where they come up
daai plante waar
and I
is,
protect the
dat ek
plants.
nie van hulle baie vat.
I don't take a lot
Vat 'n
of the
klein
plants. I
stukkie
take a
en
little
ek los dit aan.
and I leave the others.
En so kyk ek.
So this is how I
die-
look after nature.
Dis hoe ek hulle die natuur bewaar.
This is how I protect nature and conserve
Hoe sien
nature.
julle tweede die voorkoms van die sanmense?
How do you see the future of the Sand people?
Ja, die voorkoms van die sandmense in hierdie plek.
The future of the sand in this place.
Wat uit die tradisie
The people that
is baie klein.
live out of the tradition.
En as jy breërder kyk, dan is die sandmense
If you look broader,
se gees baie vasgevang.
the sand spirit is very caught up.
Worstel
They struggle
in 'n
in
donker
a
wêreld.
dark world.
As ek nou praat in 'n donker wêreld, dan sê ek
If
hulle
I
worstel
talk about a dark world,
van
they struggle in the
baie van die
manners of
sandmense hier,
being here. And a lot of the sand people here, they're caught up
dwelms
in drugs
en is vasgevang aan
and they're caught up in
drankmisbruik.
alcohol
So
abuse.
dit is eintlik
This is actually
die posisie waar hulle
position
is, en dis waar in hulle gees
that they are in,
vasgevang
and this is where their spirit is
en
caught
hulle
up
worstel om daar uit te kom.
and they struggle to get out of there.
Maar met die manier van
But with the way of
hulle bou nie saam.
they're not building together,
So weer eens is is dit 'n ondergrondse
It's
gang.
a-
Ons bou nie saam.
it's an underground
Saam die gees op te tel en
thing
vooruit
that's
te gaan,
happening that's not allowing them to build
die
together.
wêreld te verander
So
en
to
ook
change the
mense te
world,
verander.
we have to
Dis 'n
change.
probleem.
But it's a
So
problem.
dis as ons saam kan gaan.
But if we can be
en
together
probeer vermy die slegte
and push away the bad
dinge,
things,
ons daar uitkom.
then we will come up on top.
Maar ons staan nie saam.
But at the moment, we're not together.
Maar die mense wat hier bly, die loop saam.
The
Ja,
people
die mense wat
that
hier
in
bly,
this
binne my
community
gemeenskap, binne my
are
klein
walking
raamwerk
together.
van die gemeenskap.
Die
In
50
this small
mense.
community of
50
50
mense
people,
ons saam.
walk
So
together
ons bou op,
and we build up.
ons saam. Ons bereik die natuur,
We
ons
take care of the nature.
nee, ja, ons bereik die natuur en ons kyk dan ook
We
wat in die
look
natuur is en ons
what's in nature
bewaar
and we protect
ons grootjies se
our
geestelikheid binne die natuur.
children also in nature.
Wat wil jy vir die kinders hê?
What do you want for the children?
Vir Celeste wil ek verkoop.
Celeste wants to be. He wants to sell Celeste.
Celeste, wil jy met ons gaan huis toe gaan?
Do you want to come home with us?
Kaapstad
Celeste?
toe.
Cape
Kaapstad
Town.
toe.
Jou verkoop ek.
I want to sell you, and you won't sell me. Celeste says.
Nou, ja, vir die kinders,
The
ek sal
children
graag van my kant af,
from my side,
vir kinders 'n toekoms skep.
I would like to build a future for the children, and I'm trying to do this.
Om gees op te bou
I'm trying to build the spirit up of the children,
vir hulle die natuur
and in the nature
blootstel in die natuur, dat
to
hulle
teach
weet
them in the nature.
dat my gees en my goedjies kom uit die natuur.
Our spirit comes
So
out
net
of
die wortels
nature,
van die boom
and with the roots of the tree, to respect the roots of the tree.
sal ek regtig waar. Dis die toekoms
This is the future
die kinders moet
for the children
bereik.
to reach.
Hoe onthou jy jou ancestors?
How do you remember your ancestors?
Ons het net nog gepraat van, het ek gesê dat
We just
geestelike droom
spoke
is nie
now.
elke dag.
A spiritual dream isn't every day. It doesn't happen
So
all
'n
the time.
geestelike droom
Spiritual dream
kom wanneer
comes when
iemand met jou praat
someone speaks
wat
to you
ver is,
from far away.
dan
Then
kontak jy met gees.
you make contact with
Dis
spirit.
hoekom ek baie teruggaan
This is
na
why
my plante,
I go back to my
om met
plants
my ancestors verskillend te
to
praat.
change, to talk differently
Dis
to
waar
my
ek ancestors onthou.
ancestors
Dis hoe ek
through the plants,
geestelike
and I connect with the
krag van daardie
power
kry.
through the plants, and to connect in that way.
Wat? Jou
What-
geloofte, jou spiritual geloofte.
What is your spiritual
Oor die
belief
sterre,
about the stars,
universe,
the universe,
en
and
the origins.
and the origins,
Van al
the beginning of all
mense, en
people,
all creation.
all creation?
Alles dat wat
Wat lewe.
wat
What
lewe.
everything that lives.
Betree die natuur.
Now, when it concerns
En
nature,
in die natuur
in nature
is,
is
dan maak ons kontak met
we make contact.
ons het die sewe konings,
We got the 7 kings, the 3 kings,
3 konings en dan ook
and also
dan die hemelstraat
the galaxy,
wat dan benoem word as die Milky Way.
the Milky Way. Is named the Milky Way galaxy.
Dit is krag
This is power.
wat direk
Dat-
van bo af
Comes directly from above. It makes connection in nature,
in die sterre
and
kontak
makes
maak.
connection
En dis waar
with
my
the
gees
stars. And this is why my spirit
kontak maak.
makes contact with nature and to the stars and the universe and the Milky Way.
Ek bly baie in die natuur.
That's why I stay a lot in nature.
Want ek kyk na beskerming.
I look at protection, I look at the
Ek kyk
trees,
na die son.
I look at the
En ek
sunlight,
kyk en ek luister na die wind.
and I listen to the wind.
Want as die noordewind waai,
Because if the north wind blows, there's freedom.
as die suidewind
If
waai,
there's the south
gee
wind,
hom die krag,
gives the power.
die noordewind. As die westewind waai,
The west
dan kom
wind
die
blows,
reën.
it comes the
As
rain.
die oostewind waai,
The east
dan
wind
is
blows,
lig.
is the light, the air that comes up.
So dis gees.
And this shares, and this is spirit that comes up, comes out of nature within us. And this is
Dis hoe ek my ancestors
how I connect with my ancestors
kontak en
and make
onthou
connection with them and remember them and see them and who they are.
Hoe dink julle dat die wêreld gekom?
How do you think
The creation of
the creation of the world came about?
as jy sê.
This world
Is
is
gesaai deur wind.
sown through wind,
Die duine,
with dunes,
die grase,
the grass,
die bome
the trees,
en ook
and also
al ons voeltjies
all our
is
birds
deur
is made and created
Allah.
through Allah.
So Allah
Allah
is die skepper.
is the creator.
En deur sy bedeling
Through
is
his
ons vandag op
um,
grond
sharing and creation, we are sitting on
en
ground,
ondergrond
and underground
het ons 'n see.
we've got the ocean
Wat strek
that stretches.
na beddens.
That there's pockets and beds of rivers underneath, dry riverbeds,
Kan ons soutwater kry.
but
As die water
within
op
this
die
we've got
see
salt
afkom,
water that comes from the ocean, but we also got, where does the fresh water come from?
Die oppervlak van die soutwater.
Just above the surface
Dit is deel van die reën se
of the salt water, and it's part of the
wat ontstaan.
rains
Ek hoop ek het die vraag goed geantwoord.
river. I hope I answered the question correct. Okay.
die laaste
Thank you.
vraag is
The last question.
hoe voel julle van die dawn of a new time?
How do you feel about the dawn of a new time of good?
Seker so 'n klein vraag, 'n klein antwoordjie daar. Ja,
I've got a small answer to this.
nuwe beleefdheid.
A new
Soos 'n nuwe begin.
time of living, a new beginning.
Dit is
This is,
kom ons sê
shall we
die
say,
eier het oopgegaan.
the egg
So
hatched.
die voeltjie gaan nou groot word.
So the bird is going to get big.
En van die voeltjie se groot word.
And from this getting big,
sien ek dit vorentoe.
how do we look
So
towards
ek
the
vorentoe
future?
dit sien.
As I look towards the
sien ek,
future,
met samestelsel
I see that
van
with togetherness,
nie net binne
with
in
broad
my gees,
togetherness, not just within my spirit, but in the broader perspectives, as the people get awaken and the spirit, they see the spirit lives, and they work together in this way, then I think we'll have a future. We'll reach a good future.
Izak, Lydia, baie dankie.
Izak, Lydia, thank you very much.
Celeste,
Kere, 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 kere,